guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nina and I am here to teach you a 30-minute core flow. There's going to be heart openers to relieve a lot of stress if you have any tension you've been carrying around or anxiety. I know we probably are all dealing with a little bit of that or a lot of it. But yeah, so we're going to be doing deep twists. We're going to do a lot of core work. So yeah, get your mat and let's do this. Whenever you roll out your mat, you want to use a blanket, maybe sit on a block or a pillow, but just find a comfortable seat there, okay? And once you sit down, roll the shoulders down the back. Awesome. If you're comfortable, close your eyes. Take a big breath in and a big breath out through the mouth. Audible exhales. Let's do a couple more of those. Take a big inhale, fill the lungs up. Open mouth, sigh it out. It's like we're trying to fog up a mirror, right? Another breath here. Big inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, good. Return to any normal pattern of breathing you may have going on. And go ahead and close your eyes if you haven't already. And as you begin to focus on your breath, you'll notice it starts to gently get deeper and deeper. And as we force ourselves into a little bit of quiet time, you may also notice maybe physical aspects, any sensations going through your body. So maybe you have pain in your back, or you've got a little bit of a headache, or maybe you're feeling really light, you're feeling energetic, you're in a great mood. But you just taking the time to check in for the next few breaths. If you notice any spots of tension, maybe spend a little bit of time there, sending your breath and your energy to that point of tension, allowing those muscles to relax just a little bit more. Good. Now, if there is anything that you are working through right now, I'm going to hold space for you for the next few moments. I'd like for you to maybe set a little bit of an intention or a mantra to remind yourself of your strength, the possibility of change. So anything you're working towards manifesting or plain just letting go, detaching of. We'll take a few breaths here to set a special intention for today's work. That may just be a one-word mantra, and that is perfectly fine. It may just even be a color that makes you feel really good today. So one more inhale here to seal your intention in with the breath. Open mouth, sigh it out as you blink your eyes open, and let's do some yoga. All right, guys, so we're gonna start in a tabletop position. So let's move to our hands and knees. So palms to the mat, shoulders are hovering over the wrists, and we have a slight bend in both elbows. Now from here, I want you to make sure your knees are at least hips width distance apart. Untuck the toes. Maybe as you lift the feet up, pop the toes or circle your ankles, and then just rest the top of the feet gently onto the mat. Good. Tuck that tailbone under, and what I mean by that, you may find yourself curving the back a lot and allowing the abdominals to fall towards the earth. But what you can do instead is tuck that tailbone under to remove that low back compression, where that will cause a lot of pain later. And you'll also notice that the core engages, the navel starts to draw in towards the spine. And that's what I'm going to have you guys do a lot in today's class, okay? Now a little cat and cow here to warm up the spine, wake up the core, stretch the rib cage, the abdominals. So on your next big breath in, drop the belly down towards the ground. Begin to lift the gaze up. Again, rib cage is splayed out, heart, throat opens up. And when you're ready to exhale, round the spine, hollow the belly, look towards that hollow belly. Big exhalation through the mouth. Good. Any other movement here, shifting side to side or maybe forward and back. And we'll do cat and cow here a couple more times, okay? So inhale, cow pose, belly drops, lift the gaze, again, opening the throat, eyes up. On the breath out, round the spine, pull the navel in towards midline, plug the shoulders in, almost push the floor away. Nice. Last one on your own here. Perfect. Inhale, come back to tabletop. What we'll do here is we're gonna tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back into our first downward facing dog. Looking towards the toes, but ideally our drishti, or the pose's gazing point, is going to be the navel. So if you can get your gaze towards your navel, notice the different things it does to the pose and the stretch to your body. Gripping the floor with the fingertips, maybe working on melting the heels towards the ground. Any other movement here, like walking the knees out, lifting a leg, lowering it, or maybe even lifting a leg and stacking the hip to open the thigh, stretch the quad. You can feel it on that standing leg as well. Any other movement here. We'll take 2 to 3 breaths. So remember, big inhale here, fill the breath up. See if you can push that breath to every single corner of your body. Open mouth, exhale, side out, beginning to create that fire within with your breath, your ujjayi breath. One more inhale here. And on the exhale, I'm gonna have you guys peek towards the top of the mat, bend the knees, and take tiny steps to the top. Step, step, step between the hands. When you're here, inhale, lift only halfway up, so the spine lengthens through the crown of the head. Hands can rest gently on the shins, or maybe even the thighs for a little bit of a modification. Or if you have really long arms like me, my fingertips down. I'm still getting that length in the spine, long through both sides of the neck. Big breath in, inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, bend your knees, hinge forward at the hips. Allow yourself to ragdoll down, keeping knees bent a lot. Allow the head to relax and give yourself a moment to allow the spine to decompress and some tension to melt away. Perfect. On the next inhale, bend the knees, arms out. We're going to reverse swan dive. We're going to lift all the way up into mountain pose. So plant the palms together at the top. Stay for the exhale. Next inhale, look towards the thumbs, roll the shoulders down, draw the navel, squeeze the thighs, flex the feet, maybe even back bend, taking the gaze back behind you. When you're ready to breathe out, extend the arms, begin to fold forward, hinging forward at hips, bending knees, dropping head. Inhale, half lift again, hands on shins or thighs. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into high plank. So step, step. Lift the back of your head up, okay? I know you want to look down, head to down dog. It's a little tough. But remember, draw the navel in tight, grip the floor, push that floor away. So if you find yourself sinking, you can't quite push the floor away, knees lower straight down, and we modify, right? We meet our bodies where they're at today. It's different every single day. Remember, in yoga, everybody's practice looks different. Everybody's starting and they're in different pages of the journey, right? Okay, so shoulders are over wrists, no matter what, in your plank. Elbows are slightly bent, we're nice and active. Another inhale here, lift the back of the head up. On the exhale, knees lower down in case they weren't already. Belly's lower to the mat. Keep the elbows hugged in, try not to collapse down, okay? So I'll show you that one more time. Elbows bend straight back. They graze the rib cage. Nice and strong, core is tight, belly to mat. Untuck those toes, point them back, squeeze the thighs, the glutes. Wrap the elbows in towards each other. Pull the navel in towards your spine. Inhale, lift the heart. This is baby cobra. This is a modified vinyasa I'm showing you. Exhale, lower the heart back down. Now tuck your toes. Elbows hug in. Remember, push back to high plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips float back. Awesome. Take a couple of deep breaths here. So what we're going through now is a salutation egg, just for a little bit of a warm up. I'm showing you your options for vinyasas. Now vinyasas are what breaks up each sequence, each set of poses, right? Every time we go through that sequence of poses, we vinyasa, we cleanse that sequence away. It is a beautiful way, a low impact way to build strength. So that is a modified version, that is a lighter option. I'm gonna now show you a harder option, okay? So we'll go through that same sequence. This is salutation A, by the way. Inhale, look towards the top of the mat, walk there, or maybe hop there, more advanced yogis. Inhale, lift halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees, fold. Perfect. Inhale, rise up. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Feel strong like you're in plank. Exhale, fold forward. Perfect, you're doing perfect. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant those hands, step back, high plank, lower, halfway this time. So if you'd like to modify it, you go all the way down and lift a little bit up, okay? Hit your baby cobra. If you're going for harder, just follow me. This is gonna be a chaturanga. So basically just a push-up. We're going to hinge forward, right? So we're pushing, shifting forward onto the toes from plank. Awesome, elbows bend straight back and they stop halfway. So halfway down, we stop where the elbow's in line with the spine. Now stay patient, untuck toes. Inhale, extend those arms so the thighs are floating, shoulders are down, lift the gaze. This is an intense back bend. This is called upward facing dog. Inhale, lift, exhale, push back, roll over toes, downward dog. So that is a vinyasa, that is a chaturanga dandasana, right? That chaturanga is super, super tough, but it is an amazing way to build upper body strength and open the door to different types of poses, arm balances. You know, if you want to fly, do your chaturangas. Awesome, we're gonna do one more, just to complete a little bit of a warm up here. Inhale, lift to the top of the mat, walk there, a little faster. One breath, one movement. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back, halfway down or all the way down. Baby cobra or upward facing dog. As you inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. You're doing great. You're doing awesome. If this is too much for you to be in down dog right now, let's drop those knees. Circle the wrists. 2 deep breaths here, okay? Take your recovery when you need it. Honor your body today. No forcing, no pushing. Just checking in, moving, stretching, and strengthening. Big inhale. From downward dog. Inhale, float that right leg up. Exhale, bring that knee towards your nose. Round your spine. Push it, shift it forward, and quietly step that foot between your hands. Now, if you're just now starting your yoga journey, that may have looked something like this. Halfway. That's okay. You're gonna keep practicing and it's gonna happen, I promise. Stay consistent. Now, you can grab that foot, help it through, okay? But just please make sure that foot is right under that knee so that heel and the knee are in line. Roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the thighs together so we're magnetizing those legs in. Pull that navel in and up. Awesome. From here, left knee lowers down. This is where if you need to grab something for under the knee, blanket, towel, do that. Right hand to thigh and sit up. We're gonna stack the shoulders over the hips. Bring that left hip forward. Keep squeezing thighs. Inhale, arms up. Plant the palms. Exhale, hands to center. Awesome. Prayer twist. Hinge forward. We're gonna twist through the torso as deeply as we can by drawing the navel in and twisting through that waistline. If we want more, we're gonna take that left elbow, hook it outside that right thigh, that right knee. Push, press, see if you can get thumbs to heart center. Here are your variations. We can extend the arms, spread the wings, shine the heart through. We can also practice a bind. We can take that left hand under the right thigh. Through that hole, right, see, hello. Right arm is gonna go up and back. Now, if we have contact, awesome. Find that bind if we need to grab a strap or a towel, scarf, whatever. Okay, let's take 2 patient breaths here. Big breath in. Renewing the body with every breath and every pose. Big exhale. Awesome. Stay patient, guys. Big breath in. Big breath out. Slowly unwind. Bring the shoulders over the hips. Inhale, arms up. I know, that was a doozy. Deep twists like that are what detoxes us in yoga. We may get sweaty, but we're massaging the organs around, right? They're moving around, they're detoxing. So it's really, really good stuff to be healthy. Okay, heart opener. Grab the opposite elbows. From here, you have options, but essentially what I want you to do is press the arms back. See if you can open arms. You can loosen the grip. You can even cactus the elbows back, but we're just using this as a point of stability. If you're wobbling, squeeze the thighs, squeeze your booty, okay? Options here. You can hinge forward, lift the gaze, so back bend, hip opener. One more breath. No need to back bend if you don't like it. Exhale, bring the hands down. Frame the foot. Awesome. Now, you can leave that knee down. This is lizard pose next. Or tuck the toe, back toes, lift the back knee, and heel toe that right foot out. Again, back knee down if you need it. From here, you can drop forearms. Maybe try the outside one first. Check it out. 3 breaths here. Slow the inhale down. Exhale, hips melt. Good, pay close attention if there's anything emotional coming up here, okay? We have a lot of energy, a lot of emotions and tension that gets stuck in our hips. So this is a time where it releases. So you may get emotional, you may cry, you may laugh. Just see if you notice any kind of sensations happening. Last breath here. Walk the palms back up. If you were on your forearms, heel toe that right foot in. Awesome. Tuck your back toes and lift your back knee if you haven't already. Step the right foot back, plank. Now this is where you can just head to down dog or go halfway down or all the way down. So take a vinyasa. Awesome. 2 deep breaths here. Perfect, last one. Inhale, left leg floats back. Exhale, step the foot through. Take your time here, guys. Knee has to be stacked over heel, hands framing the foot. Awesome, shoulders back, draw the core in, away from the ground. Strong, strong, strong. Squeeze the thighs, the glutes stabilize. Lower the right knee down. Inhale, bring the arms up. Again, here, you can also remove any low back tension or future tension by tucking the tailbone under. Hello, right quad when you do that. Plant the palms, exhale, hands to center. Prayer twist to the left. Remember, you don't have to hook the elbow if you don't want to. You can stay in that prayer twist, original prayer twist. You can extend the arms, lots of fun variations. 2 deep breaths start here. Inhale. Exhale, perfect, so strong. Come out of it, bring the arms up. Exhale, grab opposite elbows. 3 breaths, find that heart opener. Press those arms back, lift that gaze up. Yes, you can do this. Big breath in. Challenge yourself, walk that line. Last breath in. Exhale, hands down. Beautiful, you did great. All right, so remember that lizard pose, you can have that knee up or down. Heel toe that foot as far off left as you want. Lower that right knee down. Big breath in. Big breath out. Beautiful, you guys. Remember, you can bring those forearms down if you want to. Any sensations happening, any feelings coming up, it's okay. Let them go. Release them with every breath out. Let something go you no longer need. Detach from it. Move forward towards your change without all that stuff that brings you down. Doubt, worry, fear, things you can't control, right? So we're gonna come back up, heel toe that foot back in. Tuck your back toes, hover the back knee if you haven't already, step back into high plank. And then we're gonna shift forward and do our thing. Remember, we can always skip a vinyasa. Vinyasas are a tool for us to use. It is the way we control the intensity of our practice. So you control how intense you want it to be with that. Awesome, big breath in and big breath out. Remember, we can bring those knees down, push back to child's pose at any time. We're gonna do this flow a little bit harder. We're gonna go into a higher lunge and do the exact same thing, okay? Inhale, float that right leg up. Exhale, shift forward, bring that knee in and shift. Quietly put the foot down between the hands, shoulders roll back. Now this is where I really want you to squeeze the thighs and the glutes. Right hand to right thigh, press yourself up, high crescent lunge, arms extend up, shoulders over hips, okay? You wanna bring that left hip forward, so hips in line, knee over heel. You can bend that back knee also. That may relieve a little bit of tension you were experiencing. Tucking tailbone under, and again, squeezing thighs. Awesome. Inhale, plant the palms. Exhale, hands to center. Hinge forward. Prayer twist to the right. 2 breaths. You got this. Here we go. If you need to, left knee can find the mat, okay? Last breath in. You did it. So strong. Unravel. Inhale, bring those arms up. This time we're gonna cactus the elbows. 3 breaths, 3 heart openers. Exhale, press the elbows back. Lift the gaze up. Awesome, twice more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbows bend. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step back, high plank. Vinyasa if you want to, or just shift straight back into downward dog. 2 to 3 breaths in down dog. Awesome. We're gonna do this one more time and then we're gonna get some rest, okay? Awesome. All right, inhale, left leg extends back. Now keep that heel up and the toes down, pivot that left hip back forward, lengthen through the heel, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, use your core, shift forward, and noiselessly we step that foot through. Left foot, shoulders back. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the glutes. If you need some help, left hand to left thigh. Inhale, high crescent lunge, arms up, shoulders down. Tuck that tailbone, do what you need to do. Take a big breath in as you plant those palms. Exhale, hands to center. Awesome, prayer twist to the left. 2 breaths here, you got this. Right, you can find the mat. Long, patient breaths with your body. You have the power. Awesome, gently unravel. Inhale, high crescent lunge. This is it, guys. So we're gonna cactus those elbows back. 3 breaths. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend those arms. Lifting gaze, shifting forward, back bending, optional. Last one. Yes, let it go. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, hands down. Last vinyasa. Step back, high plank. Come back to those intentions. Close your eyes. Big inhale here. Big exhale. Gently lower those knees down. Untuck your toes, push your hips towards your heels, child's pose. Locking those fingertips towards the top of the mat, lengthening the sides of the body. Big inhale. Exhale, bring those arms back to wrap around your legs. Forehead to mat, blanket, towel, whatever. Big breath in. Big breath out. Check in with your body. Notice any changes, good and bad, from when you first started your practice. Do you notice any changes in the pattern of your breathing or your mood? Awesome. We're going to go ahead and walk those arms back forward. Shift forward into a tabletop position. We're just going to circle the hips. Lubricating the hip joints, stretching the spine. Reverse that. Connect with your breath. Big inhale. Big exhale. Awesome. All right, let's meet seated. We're gonna do a tiny bit of core work, and then I will guide you into Shavasana. Okay, so keeping the feet planted on the mat, we're gonna go ahead and plant those feet hip width distance apart. I'm actually gonna set up this way to show you better, okay? All right, so once you have your backs to the mat, make sure that low back is gently pressing into that mat, that floor. Interlace your fingers, place your hands behind your head, extend your elbows wide. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, draw your navel in tight, curl the head, neck, and shoulders up, look towards the navel. We're gonna do a pulse up for 15, 14, 13. I want you to contract your abdominals, okay? Pull that navel down. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your. Awesome. All right, y'all. So from here, we're gonna go ahead and lower the knees to the left, and we're gonna do the same thing, 16 pulses. All right, so we just lowered the knees to the left, but our upper body is still facing the sky. So head, neck, and shoulders curl up, and we pulse. For 16, 15, 14, 13. We're gonna keep your chin down. 11, 10, 9. Ribcage to hip. Feel that connection. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. So slowly lower down. Bring the knees to the center, and we're gonna keep that on the right side. So head, neck, and shoulders curl up. Pulse for 16, 15, 14, 13. Remember, don't yank on the neck, okay? 10, 9, 8. You got this. 7. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the head down. Bring those knees back to center. Awesome. So from here, we're just going to extend the legs out. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hug knees in. Rock side to side gently. Awesome. We're going to bring the feet towards the sky. We're going to grab the outer edges of the feet or the back of the legs. Inhale, pull the legs in towards each other. And just 2 breaths in happy baby, exploring. You can extend one leg at a time or maybe both. Last breath in. Exhale, bring it in. And lower the legs down. Good. Relax the arms by your sides. Close your eyes. Once you close your eyes, begin to relax the muscles in your face. You're going to grab a pillow or a blanket. Make yourself comfortable, and you get any adjustments out of the way so you don't have any distractions. Relaxing the cheeks. Allow the tongue to fall from the roof of your mouth. Take a big breath in. Big open mouth exhale. Good. Again, close your eyes if you haven't already. With every deep breath you take, notice your body becoming heavier and melting into the mat. Big breath in, fill your body up with that oxygen. Big inhale, filling your body up with love and light and energy. Big exhale, letting go of things we no longer need with each breath out. So allowing the feet to fall apart. any points of tension to melt down. Muscles melt into the mat. Feel the ground beneath the body. Last breath in. Big breath out. Awesome. So stay here as long as you need to. Give yourself as much time and space you need. Time to focus on breath. Time to focus on our bodies. Taking care of yourself. Big breath in. Big breath out. The light and love that lives within me honors and recognizes the light and love that lives within each and every one of you here. Thank you and namaste.